So we got a little update going on. After a couple weeks of these rams right here, I had purchased from a store that sold it to me as German blue rams. Uh, after observing, it seems like they're actually Bolivian rams, and also with the fried cichlids that I bought, I'm able to tell which ones they are now. Look like I have that peacock list. I think it's two peacocks. They go the other one, the smaller one, and it's three mbunas, if I'm not mistaken. Now I got these golden algae eaters because I needed something to take care of some allergies. And they've been doing a pretty hell of a job, but that bigger one there is starting to get a little aggressive. And also, like I said, after doing a little research, I kind of found out that they are actually pretty territorial fish. So hopefully he won't get to the point where he's sucking on another fish and will get that aggressive. I'll take him out. Now, as you can see, that German blue ram that I have right there is actually a German blue ram. You can see, I should see the blue on it. Okay. Now, hopefully I'm wrong, and they color up and show me that they actually are blue rams, but it looks like a Bolivian ram to me. And then, as you can see, we have our Chinese butterfly fish, other known as the loach, or mini stingray. It has a couple different names we go under. Been doing pretty good and very active, actually. Very active. Now, as far as this tank down here, as you can see, we have some nice pufferfish that come out to play today. They showing they nice and plump and healthy. Everybody's getting big and good. I just did some feeding, so that's why you see the algae wafers and the bloodworms in there. Most everything in here, pretty much I feed bloodworms, or like I say, the algae wafers, stuff like that. These are my bottom feeder fish tank. As you can see, it's on the bottom. All right, now moving on to tank number 3. Now I had to move, for the majority, what I believe is most of the males, endlers and guppies that I have. And most of these are actually my endler guppy hybrids that I actually bred right here. And the breeder's tank that I have that I'm going to be showing you next. But as you can see, they have some nice colors on them. Some very, very nice colors on them. As you can see, they start getting on, and they mix with the rainbow endlers and also the tiger endlers. So that's why you see some greens and some oranges and some blacks and some golds and greens. They nice and colored up. They look really, really nice. Hopefully everything works out with them. And also, if I can find one, I think I just seen one in the back there. I can't really see them right now, but I also purchased about 3 more of the pea puffers, and I put in this tank because I have come to the conclusion that pea puffers and yo-yo loaches are the best snail eaters. If you have what they call trouble snails or nuisance snails that come from usually when you buy natural plants and stuff like that, they come with the plants. If you don't know how to properly make sure that you're not getting them into your tank, this is what will happen. Okay, now it started off in this tank, and as you can see, I have absolutely no snails in here because the pea puffers and the yo-yo loaches are absolutely beasts. They're beasts. Well, look back there, we got a little peek at the Royal Pleco. He usually hides a lot. Him and the clown loaches. The clown plecos. Sorry about that. Yeah. Carbenza's been actually swimming around a lot more since I put more little fish in the tank. I guess because the little fish is swimming around a lot more, he's swimming around a lot more. Yeah. Now, as you can see, I have the Julie cores. Now, two of these are the mom and dad, and one is the baby. But he's about the size of the mom and dad now, so I can't really tell which one's which. Hopefully, they breed again for me, and this time I get more of the babies out of the bunch than only one. But I'm glad I did get that one. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So on with that tank. Now we're gonna come over here. Now this is the actual tank where the Endler guppies started breeding in, and then I moved to this tank, and they also started breeding again. So, but this tank I actually have some more babies growing out. I'm gonna grow these guys out when they get to a certain size. Try to separate the males and females again. You know, just try to slow down the breeding because I don't have that many tanks right now to be just letting them breed how I really want to at this point in time. But I do have, you know, a few. And as you can see, I have another, all the other tanks, as you can see, has a problem with these snails that will soon be solved. But the pufferfish that I did buy, they was a little bit on the sick side, so I'm kind of hoping to nourish them back to health so they are nice and healthy like the other pufferfish I have, and they'll be able to hunt, you know, when they're nice and healthy. Right now, I'm still feeding them. They seem to be eating the bloodworms and the tubifix worms, and seem to be doing all right with that right now. Hopefully, they start putting in some weight. And I noticed one of them actually has a sunken belly. I didn't notice it at first, but he had the sunken belly, so hopefully that get good. But as you can see, these are I picked out the female of the guppies. You can see they still have colors on the tails, just like the other fish most of the time. You know, with the reds and the greens and the blacks and the golds. But you know, I just wanted to slow down breeding, like I said. And this tank, as you can see, they're growing out. I still had that one male in there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take him out, just for, like I said, I can slow down the breeding process and actually grow these out nice and healthy. Yeah, so that's for that. And moving on to the big boy, as we can see, it's been going pretty good. Now, I did post videos saying that I'm going to change this out and switch it for more of the natural look, you know, with the natural plants and the natural rocks and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't quite know right now. Kind of at a standstill, kind of trying to get my thoughts together. Yeah. Well, right now I'm still leaning toward going to the natural look. I just don't know whether I'm gonna go more just rocks and sand and not really do the plants, because actually with this guy right here, he really doesn't let me plant a lot of plants. He seems to don't like them, I don't know, but he rips them up or rips them out the ground, never really lets them grow. So that's kind of why I'm iffy with that. So if I do anything, it'll probably just be sand and rock, do like a just sand and live rock tank. So when the cichlids get big enough to go in here, you know, they're already pretty much set up for them. And of course, when I take the cichlids out of there, and I'm gonna take the black skirts out of here, and they're gonna go in there with the other tetras, and that's gonna be a strictly tetra tank. But so far so good. Look like I could do a little topping off. Seems like every few days I gotta top off. I guess those lights put out a lot of electricity. Every time they turn on, it seems like the water goes down. But other than that, it's doing all right.